Roll call.
Judge Marcelo.
Here.
Commissioner Carrera.
Here.
Commissioner Alonso Carmona.
Here.
Commissioner Luisa Carmona.
Present.
Commissioner Darrell Rosa. Here. All present.
Thank you. We do have a quorum. Pledge allegiance and salute the Texas flag.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Yes.
1.4.
I apologize, we're having technical difficulties with this mic.
It's okay.
Testimonial oath for presenters. Please be advised that you are here to present today, that you are before Commissioners Court and you are under oath. Public comments?
No.
We have no public comments. 1.6, approval of minutes of June 1st, 2026 meeting and special meeting June 12th, 2026.
Motion to approve subject to corrections.
I have a motion by Commissioner Talamontes, second by Commissioner Carmona. All in favor? Any opposition? Motion carries. 2, presentation of the 2025 Dimmit County Annual Health Report, Texas Department of State and Health Services. Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Tanya Rodriguez, and I serve as the licensed vocational nurse for the Texas Department of State Health Services. Our field office is located at 1009 North Oak Street, Suite A in Pearsall, Texas, and we cover Frio, LaSalle, Dimmit, and Zavala counties. Our field office consists of myself and Ileana Rodriguez. And with me today are multiple Region 8 program managers and staff. If they could please stand up and introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Adriana. I'm the epidemiologist assigned to Dimmit County. Our program follows up on reports of infectious disease that spread between people. We interview patients, talk to healthcare providers, and try to figure out where the infection came from and help prevent the spread in the community. We also track the number of infectious diseases identified in your county so we can understand what illnesses affect your community. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rachel Paniton. I'm with the zoonosis team. We provide public health outreach and follow-up for diseases transmitted from animals or insects to humans, such as rabies and West Nile and now New World screwworm and Picos.
Hi everyone, my name is April Montemayor. I work with the Preparedness and Response team. We work closely with our counties across the region to support local emergency management. We help them with planning, training, exercises, and health and medical response coordination. So our role is to help strengthen your community's preparedness and support health and medical operations before, during, and after any disasters or public health emergencies.
Hi, I'm Madison Gilbert. I'm with the Analytics and Health Informatics team. We
help handle the data and also create visualizations like the annual reports and county reports you guys have in front of you for the county and for Dimmit and for also Region 8. We will be sending out a survey just to see how you guys like these reports and what you would like to see next year. So keep an eye out for that.
Hi, my name is Cindy Mendoza. I'm with the HIV STD department. We conduct public health follow-up for individuals that are infected with HIV or sexually transmitted diseases. We provide treatment, counseling, and testing for individuals throughout the community.
Hello, my name is Marisa Hernandez, and I'm a social worker. Our department is the Specialized Health and Social Services. It consists of 2 units. Our service unit assists people with healthcare needs to navigate complex systems of care so they have access to services that enhance their health and well-being. Our Texas Health Steps unit assists medical and dental providers with technical assistance. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Rosie de los Santos. I'm the program manager for the Office of Border Public Health Program. We cover the 10 border counties that are 100 kilometers north of the international boundary. We develop community initiatives to help address the different public health needs in the community. We work with community health workers, we work with schools, we work with different stakeholders and nonprofits to develop different types of projects within the community.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Erica Torres. I am also with the Office of Border Public Health as a program specialist. I do lead one of the initiatives that's part of Office of Border Public Health where we focus on addressing cardiovascular disease. And this is done by providing education, by teaching different strategies on how to manage or prevent cardiovascular disease. And we obviously look forward to continue serving your community, and we look forward to new opportunities with your residents. Thank you.
We appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Paula Martinez. I'm a public health nurse for Region 8 for the tuberculosis program. So this program protects the community by offering testing, treatment, and case management services, as well as our team also provides education to our local medical providers on TB screening and legally mandated reporting requirements.
We appreciate the opportunity to be here today to present the 2025 Dimmit County Annual Report. Some of our community health initiatives are to distribute, install, and inspect child car seats, provide HIV and STD testing, treatment, and education, provide education on sun and water safety, heat safety, and breastfeeding, provide vaccines for under and uninsured residents, and to provide tuberculosis treatment. In Dimmit County, we have less than 5 foodborne illnesses, 75 newly reported STDs, 0 rabies positive animals, 1 social service provided, 18 food and camp inspections, less than 5 vaccine preventable illnesses, 0 new tuberculosis cases, and 15 Texas Health Steps providers reached. Our regional headquarters office is located at 7430 Worcester Drive in San Antonio, Texas. Their phone number is 210-949-2000, and their 24/7 line is 210-949-2121. As I mentioned earlier, our team representatives are here today and are happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
I have a question on the school one. Any advances on that? I know that we have seen a lot of cases in animals, and I know that it can go to humans eventually, but does that seem like it's a fair possibility, and how prepared are we that it does happen?
I think we are prepared, and I mean, it's definitely possible, just definitely need to make sure our vulnerable communities, especially those who have diabetes and can't like look at their feet all the time, things along those lines. So wound care clinics, things along those lines, are looked at. But I also have some of these flyers if you guys want them.
I know there was a concern when we were training, because I know a lot of people that do have diabetes that are also like pet owners, and like if it transfers to pets and then kind of.
Well, luckily it doesn't, it's not contagious, so the fly specifically has to lay those eggs in that wound. So like if your pet gets it, it can't go to you.
We would have infected flies in the.
Yeah, and yeah, we need to let, control normally, we need to get rid of those maggots, larvae, so that dog
I have some, I'm going to stop at a feed store on the way out and leave them there for customers to see. So they can, you know, be aware that it's maybe their livestock. Also, we have reached out to the wound care clinic here, at Dimmit Regional. I'm communicating with the IP, you know, weekly, so they're aware what to look out for in case somebody does present with a wound.
Well, I think that answers me in advance and stay on top of it, appreciate, I guess, communication with the departments in the area.
Yes,
Thank you, appreciate it. Any other questions? Thank you so much.
3.1, approval of bonds. No bonds, no action. 3.2, discussion and appropriate action, approval of the 2026-2027 interlocal agreement between the city of Asherton and Dimmit County. Do we have any questions?
Do you have any changes, Commissioner?
I was not aware of any.
Did you prepare it or did you say?
No, Commissioner Furukawa doesn't prepare the,
Wait, no, I just didn't know the instructions.
no, it was submitted by the city of Asherton. Other than the dates, Commissioner Carmona, there was no changes in the interlocal.
Motion to approve.
Thank you, Commissioner. Motion by Commissioner Carmona. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 3.3, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from JP Precinct 1, Ms. Sonia Guerrero Perez for the month of May 2026.
Morning, Judge, Commissioner.
Morning.
Anything else, your office, Judge?
Any questions of Judge Betts?
Judge, do you know the software will give you a report of the citations on the constables?
Is there, is there a rate for every agency that provides us citations? Did we need that?
For the previous last year.
For all the constables? From all GPs or?
Oh, geez.
We can only get for ours.
We can only get for our office, but all the other GPs.
Well,
They're here, so
yes,
yes.
we'll request it.
So we're asking for just the individual for last year.
I just wanted to see the citations, just to, nothing working on it. It doesn't have to be a report, just to, for us to reference, to see how many citations they've given.
That's what we're asking. Per constable or like also like per?
Yeah, per concert.
Oh, the constable is only
Yeah,
with
they're
their
GPs.
Any other questions?
So we
Thank you, Commissioner.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Furukawa, second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Judge. 3.4, discussion appropriate action, monthly report from JP Precinct 2, Mr. Alberto Esquivel for the month of May.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Sir.
Questions for Judge Esquivel?
Everything up and ready, Mr. Judge? Everything good in your office?
Yes.
Motion to approve?
I have a motion. Is there any other questions? I have a motion by Commissioner Talamantes,
Okay.
second by Commissioner Furukawa. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
3.5, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from JP Precinct 3, Ms. Leticia Hernandez for the month of May 2026.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Judge, did the AC get taken care of?
Yes.
And I know that we're still looking at those doors, the IT department has been making some progress on some of the other doors, so we do have yours next on the list.
Other questions for Judge Hernandez?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona.
Second.
And I have a second. One second. I have a second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Judge. 3.6, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from JP Precinct 4, Mr. Alfredo Martinez for the month of May 2026.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning,
Commissioners.
Morning, Director.
You guys have some great numbers in May.
Oh, yeah, we've been busy.
How's your printer and your stuff working for you?
No, what?
Your printer? I
Uh,
think you got an upgrade of
No, we have the same printer.
the same printer. I thought you got an upgrade of a Xerox machine. That we approved.
Well, I haven't seen any changes.
No?
I mean, it's been working and everything.
It was to renew your contract.
Oh, okay, okay.
It was to renew your contract.
Okay.
I fight with my printer in my office a lot of the times, and with those numbers, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of times, so that's the reason for the question.
Any other questions?
Motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Uranda, second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. Commissioners.
3.7, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from District Clerk Ms. Marisela Gonzalez for the month of May 2026.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
Good morning. Y'all's numbers have gone up. The 151 or 34 this year.
What numbers are you talking about, Commissioner? Oh, you're talking about the district attorney numbers. So the total indictments is 151 indictments. That's how many cases have been true billed by the grand jury, and the OLS needs, they're specific to OLS. Those are 34. So in May, the district attorney indicted 20 cases. It's at the bottom numbers.
Yes.
Other questions?
Motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion by Commissioner Carmona, second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor? 8, discussion and appropriate action. Monthly report from County Clerk Mrs. Claudia McDaniel. Questions of Mrs. McDaniel?
This is her, is this your report, or
Yes, it says, the Dimmit County,
there's one on,
it starts on, where it says 3.8 right here. It says Claudia McDaniel, Dimmit County Clerk.
sorry, my apologies, I'm not used to following on paper, it's printed back and forth, sorry.
It's
about
on
that.
here, man.
Okay. No,
There's the financial part and then there's the health part.
yeah. I found it right here, I went past it.
I just wanted to update y'all that I'm already in contact with the school district and the college district about an interlocal agreement for the joint election for November. And, that's already.
Thank you.
And I'll be bringing that, probably the next commission report.
Thank you, Ms. McDaniel. Questions of Ms. McDaniel?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Talamantes,
Second.
second by Commissioner Odena. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 3.9, discussion and appropriate action, approval for County Clerk Claudia McDaniel, Chief Deputy Belinda Sandoval, Deputy Clerk Sally Flores to attend the 44th Annual Law Seminar County Clerk Elections in Round Rock, Texas.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Carmona,
Second.
second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 3.10, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from Dimmit County Assistant Fire Chief, Mr. David Goodrich, for the month of May 2026.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioner.
Morning.
As you can see, for the month of May, we had a total of 8 calls, one including a 18-wheeler rollover and the Catarina curve again. Also, we had a few grass fires in the south of Ashburton, as well as 1407 in Dimmit County, as well as the Zavala and Dimmit County line on the 65.
Were y'all able to put Gracie the giraffe to work yesterday or no?
Yes, we did.
I saw that, I liked it.
We had to jump on that one too.
Yeah, I know, I saw it, that was pretty neat. I usually have my staff do that, cause I don't know how to work with those flyers and stuff, so usually one of the ladies at the office would do that. But we didn't jump on it in time, cause it was already after 5. And Jaleesa's on vacation, so she's the one that does all my flyers. Questions of Mr. Torres?
Everything good, Mr. Torres? Very quick.
Yes, sir. Doing good, yes.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Noguera,
Second.
second by Commissioner Odena. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioner.
3.11, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from Victory Ambulance for the month of May 2026.
Motion to table.
Motion to table by Commissioner Carmona, second by Commissioner Odena. All in favor? Any opposition? Motion carries. 3.12, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from county commissioners for the
Yes, for the most part, our representative here work on road maintenance, especially on Castelo Road, which is the one that's being mostly utilized right now with the rain, the recent rains we received and the truck traffic.
Is that the one where you were gonna put speed bumps or no?
With that speed bump.
Oh, okay, good.
But now, because of the rain, it's become to where we're constantly, or not constantly, we've been letting it and mowing the right of ways on all the county roads to keep the grass under control. So basically, that's been our priority.
Questions of Commissioner Odena? We'll move on to Commissioner 2, Precinct 2, Commissioner Alonso Carmona.
Just basically piggyback other than working in the county road, we've been cutting the grass on the right of ways of county roads.
I see you were installing some culverts.
There was COVID installed stuff on county roads and but
Good.
everything's working good, so
Good.
drainage is working fine. It's up to par.
Any questions of Commissioner Carmona? Precinct 3. We didn't get your report, Commissioner?
No, Commissioner, Judge, I didn't get to turn it in time, but I will give a verbal. We got to a lot of the roads, and with the rain, we were able to get, a lot of them bladed and kind of kept a little bit. We were back on working on Mayway Road, and then we're also focusing a lot of the attention on new parks right now. The boat ramp at Presidio is something that we're trying to clear out. Other than that, just maintaining the grass control and the brush.
Any questions of Precinct 3? Precinct 4, Commissioner Noguera.
Pretty much the same. We've been on Silvas Road, Palo Blanco Road. Those are the ones that had the heavy traffic on the oil field. And we've been cutting grass. It seems like we're not finished, especially with this rain. So everything else is good, Judge.
Thank you. Questions of Commissioner Noguera? There are no questions. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Commissioner Odena,
Second.
second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 3.13, discussion and appropriate action to purchase and install battery backup system for Sheriff's Office IT Department.
adjourn.
Unfortunately, after contacting a contact I know that can help us find technical solutions, their vendors weren't able to provide us any quotes.
This Western is not, it's not by board? We need 3 quotes, Mr. Castellano.
Yes, but the only contact I know wasn't able to find anything. I'm not sure where else to look.
Yeah, I would say, I guess continue to try to see if you can find somebody, and if they can just give you something in writing to present before the court that there's not any from your three, because you didn't have 3 quotes since they're not by board.
Mr. Steve, there's a paper that auditor gave you, that when you give the
Yeah.
quotes, you write the first one, and then on the other 2, if nobody else has that availability to the batteries, you just put unavailable on it, so that'll be your backup for this battery purchase.
So
Yes, at this time I'd like to table the purchase so you can get the proper paper.
I have a motion to table by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, second by Commissioner Odena. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Castellano. 3.14, discussion and appropriate action to approve point-to-point connection between Road and Bridge Precinct 3 office with yard workshop.
We didn't get this one on the last commissioner's court,
No.
for this?
This is in addition to the
Yes, I remember. Because we want to connect AT&T out there, yes.
it's just a small.
Motion to approve.
What is this in regards to, Javi?
So there's 2 sides to Commissioner's yard, the fencing area and then her office area with the carport. Is to get internet to the other side so that cameras will be placed there on an internet connection.
So, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So this is an extra charge
It's
from what
to-
we approved from Barca?
No, it's just to make sure that there's a connection between the 2 cases. Because they
No,
can
but
put
he's
cameras
asking,
there.
is this additional, is this an additional charge?
Yes.
Is it just a one-time?
What is,
Yeah.
3,300?
well, you got 2 subtotals. You have 2,000, or there, actually, yeah, there's 2 subtotals, 3,000 and then 2,000. Is that, for me, that's 5,000. And you have a 3,000 total on the last page.
The total is at 3,000.
I guess going back to Commissioner Noguera's question, what's the is there a monthly fee for this?
No, it's just 1 second.
So the bottom and the hardware is 734, and then the additionals is 2,600, so it would be a total of 3,395.
Oh, for the different places, yeah.
And this one is tips.
And this is coming out of your zero.
Either out of mine or out of the IT.
Huh?
Either out of mine or out of the IT. It's the alternate solution that y'all guys had for me not wanting to connect internet over there. So now I can point to point from my office to the other side, so that way the cameras can be there with the equipment. Because the main reason for the cameras was for the equipment.
Well, we changed everything last month that I said AT&T's gonna do everything, wasn't it for internet?
Yes, but it's,
Doesn't that include?
since that, it is going to include that side of the yard.
And they won't, pick up the thing, wire the thing?
This is what this is.
He's talking about AT&T, the one we approved.
Like directly from her office now. The signal would be strong enough. This is what they're installing is a point to
The
point.
AT&T wireless internet we're getting for the office doesn't reach.
It wouldn't reach across the yard. It'd be like getting the signal strip doesn't reach across the street. If it does, it's like low strength thing. It wouldn't be reliable for cameras. This is like an extender for point to point.
So is this coming from your seals?
I just want to apply for my seals or from the IT budget. I don't actually need to direct it right now because if I'm being quite honest with you, I'm working through my budget, and so I'm kind of refiguring things right now.
But through
But
your
if you
seals?
would come through for my seals or if you would come for the IT
But
department.
your current budget right now is, does it cover it or not? Isn't the one that you're working on? It's the one that you have right now.
That's what I
Do
was,
you have enough money?
that's what I was telling you. I'm still moving money around and I still have to work on budget adjustments on my end, just like everybody else.
So this is just for the internet, so you still have to purchase cameras for the yard?
The cameras were approved last time. This is just to get internet across from
The
her office
cameras
to her
were-
yard.
The cameras were with,
The cameras were with Barcom as well. It's the same company.
so when we approved that, they didn't come with, for her to be able to use?
It was a separate quote.
It's the same thing that you're doing at the rec center.
But all what we approved last time was coming from your seals, right?
Yes, so that's what I was telling you, like, because we did all those approvals, like, I still haven't done my POs for that, because I do need to do some budget adjustments. But it's the same thing that you're doing with the rec center, you're gonna take point to point from the JP's office and pin it to the rec center to be able to get the internet there for the camera system. It's the same thing for my office, you're gonna point to point so that we don't have to pay for a second internet connection at the office on the other side, which used to be the old JP office and constable's office. So you're gonna point to point over there so that we don't have to have a second internet connection. It will just be able to power off of my office.
Javi, is there any way to centralize a point and then branch out? Kind of like what they're doing at the, just to give you an example, because we're doing it right now, at the arena, and the golf course and the sheriff's department.
The points between those two.
Point to point, right?
It is possible, but I wouldn't recommend it because in 5-10 years you're still gonna have to replace it as those things degrade over time.
5-10 years, we would have to replace the equipment.
Yes, the point to point, because they're little antennas pointing to
We've
each
had
other.
that for,
2015 or something?
yeah, for,
And if you can tell, it does suffer over time.
it's what,
It suffers the connection speed.
it's slow,
Mm.
yeah, I would agree with you.
So this is for the cameras, there was no cameras there before?
No. We approved the item last time.
My only question, Commissioner, is where the funding coming from? If I
I'm
could-
saying, I mean, it's gonna come from one of my departments, I mean, it shouldn't really
Well,
matter where
yeah,
it is.
but
as long
it's
as
either
it's
gonna come
coming.
from your budget, from your COs, or from the IT.
I think because a lot of the stuff that we have approved already, it was like the number 17,000 or like 10,000. Is there sufficient, cause I don't know if we budgeted for that last year when we did the budget, so
But that's coming from your COs.
she says she doesn't know, she's gonna find out.
No, in the last meeting, what was approved based on, she said based on the COs.
So then this has to come from her COs and,
That's why I'm asking. Cause if it's coming from your COs, it's your CO money. you
Not
want-
everything is coming from the COs even on the last approval, but
What?
not everything is coming from the COs on the last approval.
That's the way it was stated.
I think not everything was coming out of the, give me a second so I can finish. Not everything was coming out of the COs, some of it was gonna come out of the IT department, because if you can recall, we had the discussion where we said that the JP's office was also a budget that we brought forward. And I said that if Commissioner Carmona wasn't gonna cover that, then I would try to cover it either from the IT department or from the COs, but that I was gonna have to reconfigure of where I was gonna pull out everything, because I don't hold the budget for the courthouses, but but I do know that they need the camera systems over there at the courthouses. So not everything was gonna be pulled out of my CO, but everything does have to be pulled out from my budget, because I'm not asking the rest of y'all guys for help for funding it. I'm gonna cover the cameras and the internet connections, I just don't know what line item or budget it's gonna come from yet.
And and let's correct that, because I don't want the public thinking that I didn't wanna cover the bill. There was no money in the courthouse for those items.
Yeah, that's
So,
what I said, if you're sealed,
But
if you wanted to cover
let's
it from
correct
the
this
CO.
statement that I didn't wanna either I was gonna cover it or not, because there was no funding in the budget from the courthouse.
Well, Commissioner, you never communicated that to me or told me
And
that.
you were the, we communicated to you here with Mr. Pereira.
When you were
When
saying
we
that
had the
you didn't know
meeting,
that you
he made it clear that there was no money, no line item for that, and you were here when he stated that. It's not that I need to communicate with you, it's that he stated it himself.
I don't know, I feel like we're going off tangent, I'm not gonna entertain.
We're not going off then, we're talking about specifically about what we're trying to accomplish. Let me tell you the way I look at it. When something's budgeted, because it's budgeted, because you foresee these things coming up, but this is something that you're wanting to take on, that you wanna do it, which is okay, it's great. Cameras, perfect. Like I told you in the last meeting, this is something that you're requesting that you wanna do. It's not a requirement, it's not a need, but do you expect it safer? Fine. And I said in the last meeting, if you're gonna, which now I understand, the courthouse is different, or you're calling it a different budget, fine. But the rec center, the departments that are under yours, you said it was coming from your COs, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
anything that was mine was gonna come from my COs.
Okay, correct.
But again, that's what I was saying, and that's what I'm telling you, I wasn't willing to entertain the conversation, because you're absolutely right, it did take from the COs, and I do know that they need to come out of certain budgets. But remember, whenever I brought the JP's one up, I said, if he wasn't gonna cover it or couldn't cover it, I didn't say he didn't want to. If he wasn't going to or couldn't cover it, then I was gonna go ahead and cover it, but I was gonna have to reconfigure it a little bit. And if you recall, I said even if I had to prioritize the JP's office over the rec center, that was a call that I was gonna have to eventually make, because I thought that the JP's office needed the connection more. The only thing that I was still stuck on was what budget I was gonna pull it from, if I was gonna put it from my COs, or if I was gonna have enough, because again, I don't have the budget for the courthouse. And so that's what I'm reconfiguring. So I just don't wanna misspeak right now to tell you that this is gonna come from my COs, and then at the last minute, I decide to pull it from my operating supplies or something else, and it not be true. I mean, obviously, it's still gonna have to come from my budget, and I can let you know after the fact what budget I pulled it from. But as of right now, I cannot give you a clear answer, an honest answer, if I'm gonna pull it from my COs, if I'm gonna pull it from operating supplies, if I'm gonna pull it from the IT budget, because I have 3 other projects that I'm trying to bring up. And I know that y'all guys say that it's not mandatory, but to me, our equipment is the biggest expense that we have, and I don't know how many times y'all guys have suffered, but for me, I fix a piece of equipment, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, I'm sitting there and it's not working, and I'm starting to think, well, what happened to it? Did an employee do something? Did something happen? And I have no cameras on none of the equipment to even be able to monitor it. It's the biggest expense that we have. So I know that when you were here last time, you said, hey, it's for your office, for the equipment, then I understand that. That's what this is for. It's just not to connect the internet. There at the old office, it's gonna be a point to connect it. But if I'm being 100% honest with you, I can let you know after the fact. I don't know what budget I'm gonna put it from yet. It will have to come from one of my budgets.
So the previous,
Yes.
so the previous administration, they didn't have like, game cams or anything out there to see what?
No, there was no cameras at my yard. Whenever I came into office, I got in contact with the code enforcer, and we went ahead and we purchased them. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think Commissioner Carmona had ended up lending me some cameras because there was none. And so he graciously lent me his first, and then I went and replaced his backup. That was one of the first things that we do, but even the code enforcer can tell you, we get small increments of movements on those, and it's not like a continuous feed. So like, if a car passes by, it's about 5 minutes, but then it lags as well for like another off point, and then it comes back on, and that's just how the game cameras work.
I think that the biggest issue here is, in general, is the fact that when we did the budget last year, there was not funds allocated for all these items that are being requested, and I think even through the IT department, I think those funds were allocated more so for usage of the entire county as a whole, if somebody needed to order computers, if somebody needed to order printers, things of that nature.
That's what that budget is for, and I was just gonna need to like.
So what I'm saying is that if the JP one, because obviously you don't have a budget for the JPs, and the JPs don't have a budget for their cameras, because that was a pretty expensive one from last time, will you have exhausted your numbers for your budget in IT and your budget for your CO?
So IT would be the last budget that I touch for the cameras or for the point-to-point connection, if I'm being honest with you, just because there's software, so there's a lot of the things like operational supplies that they need for them. So I would prioritize my own budget and my CO before I do ITs. But honestly, and hopefully speaking, I cannot confirm for sure that nothing will come out of there.
Mr. Pereira's on here, I don't know if you wanna table the item to get with Pereira to make sure that you're getting it from the whatever budget you need. I mean, I don't know if that's the concern of the rest of the board, or where the money's coming from, but
I mean, at this point, too, even if it does come from the IT supplies, I think that we've done a more than okay job, especially with the work orders, making sure that all the departments have all the equipment that they need to operate from 8 to 5 work day. I do know that we prioritize the county, speaking forward. I haven't heard of anybody, I know that there's a few people that I have checked in on that were waiting for stuff. Obviously, we know we're ordering, parts and computers, it does take a while, but I mean, we've ordered everything for everybody. It's just kind of we're coming into the end of the budget, and if there's a little bit in there for me to get some of this stuff up in the ground and running, then I wanna take that opportunity to get what I can on this one, so that way I don't have to reconfigure for next budget.
other questions? I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
I have a motion by Commissioner Talamantes. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Uranda. All in favor? Any opposition? I'm gonna abstain as well. What was yours? I didn't hear you. Your aye? Motion carries. 3.15, discussion and appropriate action approval for Road and Bridge Precinct 4 to purchase 4 post canopies 30 by 40 for playground at Carrizo Hill Courts from Alamo Classroom Solutions by board.
Judge and Commissioners, at the basketball court, we did a playground, so now we're ordering the canopy like the city park with the canopy. So they're gonna, this is the price of the canopy, it's $5 and it's coming out of my parts. Parts.
You have a parts line now?
Yes, ma'am. It's been there for the past 5 years.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona, second by Commissioner Uranda. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 4.1, discussion and appropriate action to accept donation from JPA Logistics LLC. Sheriff?
Morning. I didn't know that one was, I thought it was a big budget, but that company gave us a donation for 500, so we had to put it forward.
Thank you, Sheriff, and congratulations. Do I have any other questions?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Noguera,
Second.
second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 4.2, discussion and appropriate action approval for Captain Sergio Prieto to attend the 2026, Crime Records Conference in Houston, Texas.
This is a regular CJIS training that he's supposed to.
You have money in your budget?
Yes, ma'am.
Motion to approve.
I have a motion by Commissioner Talamantes,
Second.
second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 4.3, discussion and appropriate action, approval for Sheriff Castañeda and Chief Ruth Ceniceros to attend the public information course July 20th through the 22nd.
This is the one that you were talking about the last time, that they have to have like a certain certified.
That's correct, now we're mandated to be.
Yeah, so the law changed, January 1, that they're mandating that there has to be one person from each law enforcement department that is certified to be a public information officer.
Motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Commissioner Carmona, second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Discussion and appropriate action, approval for travel reimbursement for Admin Montes, Captain George Alvarado, and Lieutenant Francisco Perez to attend the PSRS training Monday, April 27th in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Is this a reimbursement?
That's correct, I believe they put it last Commissioner Court and they brought it back for this one.
It says April 27th. Oh, it was back in April.
They're asking for reimbursement for food, is that correct, Sheriff, or Captain Alvarado?
Be correct.
We have it here, Captain.
Motion.
So, second.
Motion by Commissioner Uranda and second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 4.5, discussion and appropriate action, jail status report. Sheriff, I do want to commend you and Captain Alvarado and also Admin Montes. I did get a letter from Jail Standards this week that all you guys are in compliance and that all the items that were issues have been corrected, excuse me. So they did mail that to my office. I received it this week.
We should get one more inspection in November, December, so we do all that.
Yes, and so I just wanted to advise you that I did receive that letter in the mail that you guys are in compliance.
Congratulations, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Great job, guys.
Oh, it's an extra one or something? Congratulations.
Thank you, Captain.
Sheriff, what's the status on the Doctor's contract?
I believe so.
We're waiting for it. There's some issue in regards to the contract between, 'cause it's a local hospital and a PA. And Keith had some issues and concerns in regards to that. I think he called Monica about it this week or something.
I'm not sure, I'll find out.
Okay. 'Cause they're supposed to send us a new one. Any questions? Now entertain a motion. Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Second.
second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, Captain.
Thank you.
5.1, status report for the utility department.
Motion to table.
Motion to table by Commissioner Uranda,
Second.
second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 6.1, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report from County Treasurer, Mr. Oscar Ortiz.
Morning.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Mr. Ortiz.
It's not in the report, but it's a separate question.
Yes.
What's the status on the footprint?
At this
Waiting
time,
on Mr. Pereira.
Mr. Pereira wasn't ready to move forward with it.
I've asked already, Commissioner Noguera. I asked yesterday and
Anything yet?
no.
I mean, I have the quote, I confirm that it works with their system, but, I mean, it's more of a question for him.
My understanding from Mr. Pereira is that he was trying to confirm where the funds were gonna be coming out of, because that's not something we budgeted.
Mr. Ortiz, we still have money on CO 50. It's not much, but
Yes, there's still money. I believe pretty soon it gets, encumbered by the general fund, but
you're not trying to put it
on yours, for the firehouse,
on. I'm just joking.
It'll be gone by the end of the year.
Like now, just put it.
We'll get you some phone.
Yes, sir. And I'm thank you.
Any other questions of Mr. Ortiz?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve by Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Second.
second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries.
Thank you.
6.2, monthly report from our county auditor, Mr. Carlos Pereira. I'm going to table that item.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 6.3, discussion and appropriate action, budget adjustment between grants and planning. It is to move $70 from professional services to capital equipment. Motion by Commissioner Talamantes, second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. 6.4, discussion and appropriate action, budget adjustment between the district clerk for capital equipment to postage. Motion by Commissioner Noguera, is there a second? Second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor? Any opposition? Motion carries. 6.5, claim docket, general fund, $739,133.68. Dimmit County grant, $64,705. Dimmit County Airport, $4,152.53. Dimmit County Golf Course, $16,937.01, excuse me. Courthouse security, $6,323.06. Records Management County Clerk, $1,554.84. Utilities, $59,260.60. Stone Garden, $186,749.59. Tax Note Series 23, $4,748.62. MHM Pathway to Recovery, $5,335.64. SB 22, $13,546.92, for a grand total of $1,113,504.25. I'll entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Commissioner,
Either one,
Commissioner Talamantes, second by Commissioner Noguera. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to recess and adjourn. Motion by Commissioner Noguera, second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. At this time, I will call the meeting to order for the public facilities. It is 10:56. Let the record reflect that we do have a quorum and all parties are present. Motion by Commissioner Noguera, approval of minutes June 1st. Is that what you were saying? Commissioner? Motion by Commissioner Noguera. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor? Any opposition? Motion carries. 3.1, discussion and appropriate action, new business.
Judge, we have, got in contact with the agency for the full approval for the ACs, and so I think Ms. Alma is working on getting them all the billing and paperwork that they need so that they can go ahead and start that. We've had a few units that have gone down, but, we're working to get them up and running. Other than that, we have just been focusing on upkeeping the grass and everything around there. We've had a few water leaks that we've also been able to get under control. Other than that, we're doing okay.
Any questions? I'll entertain a motion. Motion by Commissioner Noguera. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? 4.1, discussion and appropriate action, monthly report for finance. I will table that item. Mr. Pereira is not here. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Alonso Carmona. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Claim docket, $9,562.76 from the public safety.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. I'll entertain a motion to recess and adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. Thank you.